Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. Today we're just going to be running through a little stretch routine. This routine is going to be mostly focused on flexibility. It's going to be nice and relaxing, so enjoy. We're just coming to the back of your mat to start and coming into some breaths. So taking a big inhale, arms reaching overhead, and then as you exhale, relax everything down. Just thinking of filling up the body with that air now. And we're just grabbing the hands at the top, take a big pull to one side and then coming back to center. Make sure you're swapping hands here and really think of pulling up and out of the arm so you're getting a good stretch through the side. One more here. Then from there, head, neck and shoulders relaxing all the way down to the floor. Take a little hang here at the bottom. And we're just taking a little press up through that upper back and then releasing back down. Just getting a little bit movement through the top of the spine. And then let's grab the elbows from here. Let everything hang nice and heavy. Take gentle little rocks side to side. Let everything just chill out. From there, reaching right arm up to the ceiling, and then the left leg is going to bend forward, so you should find a nice stretch through the hamstring as well as the back. You can take that hand behind your back if you want a little bit more of a twist here. And just looking up to the sky. Returning that hand down to center, let's go left arm up, and this time right knee folds forward. Option to bring that hand behind you as well. Coming back to center now, let's just start to walk our hands forward. You're finding your downward dog. Take some little walks out through the feet here. This stretch just never gets old. Pressing down into the hands, the back, the hips, the hamstrings. And then from there, let's float your right leg up into the sky. You're pressing down into that left heel on the mat. Take a little bend of that leg and then we stretch it back up. From there, you're folding that leg forward, taking it to a nice wide lunge. Taking gentle rocks forward and back here, we're finding the hip flexor. So just warming those hips up a little bit before we get into some more static holds. From there, inhale, tap the right elbow to the floor. Exhale, reach that hand up to the sky. So we're going same arm as leg here. Trying to keep that pelvis nice and low towards the floor, so you're opening out in the hips here. Nice work. From there, lowering that back knee onto the floor, we're coming up to a 90-90 kneeling position. To start, tuck the pelvis and then gently press forward until you find that stretch through the hip flexor. Make sure that you tuck the pelvis before you go down. It's going to get you a lot deeper stretch without taking as much pressure onto the knee. See if you can come down a little bit deeper, take a few breaths. From there, just pressing back, that front foot is reaching forward, flex the foot nice and long. Arms reaching overhead, flatten the back down, we're finding a hamstring stretch. So keep that toe peeling back towards your face and think of flattening that lower back. It won't fully go all the way down, but you don't want to be too curled over here. Let's take little bends and stretches in those elbows, coming deeper and deeper each time. And then coming down as deep as you can at the bottom, we're going to hold. Focus on your breathing here, it's so important. With every exhale, think of the muscles lengthening, relax a bit deeper into the stretch. And then from there, we're going to rotate in towards center, taking the legs apart, and we're going to gently reach forward. So you want to try to keep your kneecaps facing the sky here. Try not to let them roll forward. Just go as deep as you can. Don't stress about what I'm doing, what anyone else is doing. And again, guys, breathe. We're not going to get much out of this if you're holding your breath the whole time. Next exhale, see if you can come a little bit deeper down into it. Good work, guys, doing well. Can you come down deeper once more? And then gently roll it. When you're ready, we're coming to the other side. So starting with that downward dog, that left leg floats up. We're taking a little bend toe towards the head. And then from there, bring that leg into that nice wide lunge here. So my foot is on the outside of my hand here, guys, so that you've got that nice open position through the pelvis. Little rocks forward and back to start, and then we're going same hand as leg behind the head. Inhale, tap to the floor, and we exhale, reach up. That's it, you know the drill. Biggest rotation you can towards the sky. And then we're coming in to that hip flexor stretch. So big tuck of the pelvis and then gently press forward until you find that stretch through the front of the hip flexor here. Not too much pressure through the knee. And then once you're a little bit looser here, you can come down a touch further into that stretch. Oh, a little mat malfunction there. And then let's swap that into your hamstring stretch. Big reach overhead and then reaching up and over, folding in half. Try to think of folding in half like a piece of paper here. So you want to keep that nice flat motion between the spine and the leg, and then you're kind of hinging it together. Let's go for the little bends and stretches through the elbows. Get a little more action through the back of the leg, coming down a touch further every single rep. And then we're going to hold a little bit deeper at the bottom. From there, let's rotate. And we're coming into that middle split. Should be a little bit looser on this side now. Again, check that those knees are facing towards the sky. Feet can be pointed or flexed here. It is up to you. Beautiful, guys. From there, just coming onto your bottoms, take some little rocks of those hips side to side. So with these stretches, guys, you can hold them honestly as long as you like. I tend to sit in them for usually 2 minutes at a time. I thought I'd just take you through the whole series a little bit quicker today, and you can build up your time as you get a little bit looser. From there, let's come into a little glute stretch. So crossing one leg over the other, keep the tailbone nice and heavy on the floor, and then draw those knees into your chest. This is my absolute favorite. Never gets old. Keep fighting to pull that leg in. And you can use that bottom leg as a bit of a lever here. So if you stretch it up to the sky, it'll put a bit more pressure on that underneath leg. So you can kind of adjust the intensity depending on how you're feeling, how much you want out of the stretch. From there, bring that leg to 90, and then we're just going to drape it across the body, and then take your eye gaze across the opposite shoulder. Try to keep the shoulders nice and heavy into the floor here. We've got a nice twist through your back, kind of like you're wringing out a tea towel. Option here to grab the big toe and extend it up if you would like a bit more of a hamstring stretch. This is a little bit advanced, so if it's a bit much, just stick with the first variation. Make your way back to center. Let's cross the other leg on top, thread the hands through, and we're holding to start. Option to add that little lever with the underneath leg as well, if you would like that little bit extra. And then leg to 90, drop it across the body. And then you've got that option to grab that big toe and extend it up towards the nose. Try to keep the underneath leg nice and relaxed. Coming back to center, give the legs a little cuddle, give them a little roll out, whatever feels good. And reverse those circles. And when you're ready, guys, rock yourselves up and you are all done. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you next time. Bye.